Hi guys. So for those that don't know me, I'm JJ Ritter. I've been living with CRPS for the last 3 years or so. Um, I've been writing a blog, my CRPS, my journey, also for about 3 years now. So a lot of people has asked me to start a TikTok or a YouTube page that I can also share my experience a bit on living with CRPS and what it's like. So, yeah, um, CRPS, I think the first thing to know about CRPS is there is two types of CRPS. There is type 1 and type 2. It's almost like having the diabetes. Um, the In my case, I've got CRPS 1. So CRPS 1 is where there is a physiological change in the brain to say that where the body or the brain says to the body, listen, yeah, there's danger. So I'm sending pain signals, although the danger is not there. The brain does not um, see that the danger is gone. And the reason for that is the signals either don't come back to say, listen, there is no danger, or it comes back scrambled. And that can be many reasons. In my case, I was living with pain uh, for years in my neck, especially. So I basically got used to the pain in my neck. So when I developed CRPS, and I'll come to that how I developed it. But when I developed CRPS, there was um, my brain knew there was danger um, when I had an operation, but the signals did not come back months after the operation to say that listen, yeah, the danger is gone. My hand is healed. So the way that my brain perceived the injury and the pain signals that is sent is has changed dramatically. But I will explain that in coming um, videos. I'll explain that more as well. The second one that you get is where there is actual nerve damage. So CRPS treats the brain treats your body as if there is nerve damage, which makes it very difficult. CRPS as a whole is very difficult to treat. This makes it even more so because you are treating something that almost does not exist. It's almost like uh, phantom limb syndrome, where the foot is not there anymore, but you still feel the pain in the foot. So CRPS 2, type 2, is where there's physical nerve damage. So somebody had an operation or there was an accident and the nerves were damaged and that pain is there. Whether the limb is still there, whether it's just bruised and battered, whether that pain in that nerve ending or that nerve where it was damaged, is the damage is there. And no amount of pain medication can take it away. It's not something that goes away. It's not something that gets better with time. You can have ups and downs. You can have, just like with type 1, you can have moments where it feels like you're going into remission, and sometimes you do go into remission. It can be for days, it can be for weeks or months, even for a couple of years. But important to know is that CRPS, whether it's type 1 or 2, does not go away. It is not curable. We are praying for a cure. We're working, and the doctors are working for a cure for CRPS. And I am one of the first people that will stand up and said, let's do it. Let's look for a cure for CRPS. But at the moment, there's no cure. There is treatments. There is a whole toolbox of coping mechanisms that you can do. There is uh, um, there is pain that can uh, extend the gaps between the pain signals so that you can better cope with it. But important to remember is that there is no cure at the moment. There's implants that they can do, a machine that they implant that stimulates the nerve endings and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, there's no cure yet for CRPS. Um, as we go on, I'll explain a bit more on the strides that have been made over the years, over the centuries, and where it comes from and how long CRPS has been around, etc. But yeah, I think for today, just know that there is something like CRPS, and it is something that affects um, hundreds of thousands of people across the world. A lot of people aren't properly diagnosed. A lot of doctors don't believe it exists, and not only doctors, but medical staff that don't believe it exists, or believe that it is something temporarily that will go away by itself. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So there is still a lot to be done. And there's still a lot of uh, strides to make towards finding a cure. The best people to listen to at this point in time is the patient. Because the patient, for them, it's real. When Chucky, say hi to Chucky, this is my right hand, where I've got the CRPS. I've nicknamed him Chucky. We'll talk about that in the weeks and months to come. But with Chucky, he's always on fire. Walking through a particle fridge ignites his fire. Putting heat on him calms him down. For other people, it's different. It's the opposite. So, and it feels like a volcano that's always bursting inside, and it's pain. And for me, it's real. Although pain is a construct, it's a warning system of the body to say that there is danger. That pain that you feel, that burning, that what everything that you feel, that is real for the person living with it. But yeah, we will come to that. We will talk about it. This is just me, just introducing myself. I'm from South Africa. I'm Afrikaans, so yeah, my English is. I tend to think in Afrikaans sometimes while I'm speaking English, and then I need to just get my thoughts in order. But I hope you will undertake this journey with me, and that this will also help you understand a disease that so very little is known about, but it affects so many people, and not only people that live with this disease, that carry this disease with them, but people close to them. It's always affected by this. Um, yeah, thank you. Have a good day. We'll chat soon, and may you treasure every day, as I've learned to do actually since I've been living and started living with CRPS. Right. See you soon.